Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hey, Brock, what's up? Um, the reason I'm going on is that my wife got me the Pfizer jab, and I have to go at. I think we're going to leave here at 9 or 9:30, about when I normally start. So I just got up this morning and decided what the heck, I might as well go now. I'm up. I've been up since 6, so 5:30 or so. But I did leave Mitch and send him the invite, so I don't know if he is still what he's doing. So hey, what's up, Kevin? How are you? So like I said, I just found out last night they got me on the list for to get Pfizer this afternoon. It's supposed to be at 11 o'clock for foreigners. I think the rest of the morning is for doctors and nurses. It's at a special little site somewhere in here in Surin. So I guess I'm on the list, and they have my passport number and all that good stuff. I have a friend that just got it 2 days ago in Udon, and they already gave him before he left. They gave him a a date for 2 weeks afterwards, September 10th, something like that, to come back and get the second one. So hopefully. Hopefully it works out because I'd sure like to get it done. Do I want to get it? Not really, but I feel like I have to if I want to travel. So and especially go back to the U.S. and then be able to get back into Thailand. I guess my wife said after I get them both, I can get uh, a passport of some kind, or a paper that says that whatever that I've had them both and all that. But she said in the meantime, after I get the one, I guess, or any time around town, you can use it right off of your phone. Yeah, yeah, I know exactly, Kevin. Exactly, it is a necessary evil. Uh, yeah, because I really don't. It was a semi encouraging that Pfizer got FDA approval. What day before yesterday or yesterday? That made it a little bit more, uh, you know, whatever that it maybe it's okay. I don't know. When they come up with something that they're supposed to have 5, 6, 7, 10 years, testing and stuff on before they release it, and they do it in 6 months or 8 months, it kind of makes me a little nervous. But I guess the Pfizer, I don't know the difference between them, but there's difference between, I think, the J&J and the Pfizer are a different kind of vaccine. I don't know. Maybe Kevin. It's a different type, I guess, or something. But the buddy that I told you got it 2 days ago, he said he got nothing. He goes, they figured they gave the Farang water. He won't know the difference. So he said he didn't feel anything. No fever, no nothing. So, but when I went in, what was it, a week ago, um, to do my 3 month checkup with my doctor, he looked like crud. And he said he just got the Pfizer the day before, and he said it really messing him up. But so I guess it just depends on your metabolism or whatever. One person's different than the next. But yeah, so I thought I'd come on early, and because, like I said, I think we're going to leave like 9 or 9:30 to go there. So supposedly it's supposed to start at 11, but I'd like to get there. I don't like to get there late. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Otherwise, I went to the house yesterday. I did do a video on, hey, dirty old man, how are you? The Took a ride around on the Scoopy and did a little 30-minute ride along, testing out the microphones. I have what I did was I have this Comica. It's almost like the Rogue, and I shoved that up underneath my full face helmet. Has the slide down deal, and I put it under there and slid it down. But it still seemed to have a lot of wind noise, and it had the little dead cat on there and everything. So there is a microphone that plugs into this right there. Can't see it. Can you see it? Yeah, right there. And I might try clipping that on and shoving the microphone in a different place in the helmet and see if it does any good. DOD mandatory vaccine now fully approved. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I agree with mandatory anything. Anytime the government tells me they want me to do something, I get a little nervous. But like I said, for like Kevin said, it perfect, a necessary evil. I mean, if I want to travel and I want to go see my grandkids and my family and my friends, I gotta have it. If it kills me, it kills me. If I'm 64 years old and some of the crap, if I told you guys what I've done in my life, you'd be amazed that I'm still alive. So if that didn't kill me, I doubt this little jab in the arm is going to kill me. But and I don't know. I got to have it, so it doesn't make a difference. If you, yeah, exactly. Yeah. I had a bunch of people that came back from Vietnam, all not in good shape from the stuff they got jabbed with, or the stuff that they inhaled or anything else. But that's a whole another story. But yeah, I mean, you're pretty much. I think Kevin has it. I know that James has it because I seen he did a video with the 2.5 foot long deal from the military getting what they got stuck with. But for I think what did James say for one of the God? What was it for? He got up like 6 times or something. I know Gator Jake said his was longer than James's, but yeah. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. He did show up. Let's bring him in.
Hey, what'd it be like?
In case you don't know, I just told everybody my wife got me rescheduled for the jab deal, and I've got to go. So I woke up this morning. I don't have to leave here until 9 or 9:30. It's not till 11, so I didn't have
Right
to.
on.
So I figured I'd do it, send you a message, and maybe some people will see it and just rap for an hour or so. But yeah, so let me I like this other one better. Where's this? My head doesn't look so big in this rendition.
Yeah, mine neither. Thank God for that. Hello, everyone. I see everybody's here. Kevin, Brock. Holy smack. Let me scroll this thing. StreamYard's there. Hello, StreamYard. Good to see you today.
That's what I was searching for. Anthrax, Kevin. That's what I was searching for.
Oh yeah, anthrax.
That's for anthrax vaccines. But yeah, because I don't know. According to what my wife's telling me, they got it all set up. This time they have my. Because I don't know if I told everybody, I was supposed to go in on 2 days ago and went down there, and they were only given the Cinepro or whatever, the Chinese one. Luckily, we found out there was like 10,000 people there, and my wife went and asked before we sat there. If I would have sat there all day and got up there and they said, "Oh no, we don't have Pfizer," I would have went crazy. So they did their magic stuff, and this time they're supposed to have my passport number, and they're supposed to be giving out Pfizer, and I've got a time and everything. So we'll see. But it'll be nice to have because then I can semi-leave travel if I want to. Mr. Enrayong, how are you today?
I'm great.
How do you feel though? You feel okay?
Feel fantastic. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
You know why I asked that, but
oh yeah, I wouldn't say top shelf, but 20 years ago maybe.
Hey William, what's up, man?
Right on.
You got your first one last week. Now what you get it
William.
9th of next month. So they're giving it. It's like 2 weeks, right, William? That is what they're telling me. So supposedly they're supposed to give me a date to come back to get the second one, and see if it
beautiful
if it
place,
transpires.
Tom. Beautiful place. Yeah, it was 21 days for me in the States. Pfizer.
Yeah, I think Tommy said it was 2 weeks for him. He went into and did a walk-in on, I think Walgreens or one of the chain pharmacies, and it was 2 weeks. And I think Bob, I told you, my friend in Udon, he got it 2 days ago, and they have him scheduled to come back, I think, on the 10th or 11th. So it would be nice to get it done and over with, because pretty soon they're going to say, okay, time for booster shot, so Hey, Joe and Gift, how are you?
Hello, Joe and
Glad to
Gift.
see it. Glad to see it. And Tom, glad to see you. And I was just telling, I don't know if you caught it. I got to go. I'm on early this morning because they got me at a 9:30. I got to leave here. My wife supposedly has me getting the Pfizer shot today. So not even supposedly. They have my passport number. They have everything. So I'm going to get it. Now, am I going to have to wait 8.5 hours? Maybe. Am I going to get cranky about it? Probably. But I still got to do it. I got to get it. I got to get back. Now, I don't know if uh, I don't know what you're going to do, Joe. That's your business, of course. But I know they have or anybody else that's here that hasn't gotten it. There is a website. I think I mentioned it before that for the Pfizer, if you want to get on a list, you can get it, and then when it comes available in whatever province you're in, they notify you, and you can go get it.
Angry Bubba in the house.
Hey, what's up? But I know Joe and Gift are living the life, man. They got to be nice. I know Joe sent me a nice
beautiful, beautiful,
yeah,
beautiful color. So I'll tell you what, that's wow.
But I know they're loving life. But he sent me a nice thing on one of my videos or something saying he can't wait until the house is done for me, and I'm glad because I've seen them a couple of times and their smiles on their faces tell everything about that experience. And their builder, of course, seemed to be phenomenal. Obviously, got him in when
Tom had Pfizer too. Good.
Oh, did he? Yeah, it seems like, I mean, like I said, people are flying back to the U.S. to get it. I think they're going to get flooded with good, what I consider good vaccines, if there's such a thing. They're going to start giving Thailand more and more and more. They just need to get up to that 70% mark and let it go. I mean, now my wife's aunt and one of her daughters were diagnosed with COVID and are in the hospital in Bangkok. And now the third sister that she sent, of course, my wife sent 1,000 vitamin C tablets to the one sister to bring to mom and sister, and she got COVID. So now I don't know what they're going to do with their vitamin C. But she's got me taking vitamin C. I already take vitamin D, so I don't know. We'll see what happens. Oh, Huawei's here. Am I saying that right? Huawei? Huawei. How are you, Daniel? How are you? So that's the reason that we're on earlier, is because I'm going to go get that at 9 o'clock or something. I'll probably shut it down, but we'll see what I should put up the link in case anybody wants to come on. Let me put it up, and what am I doing here? Here we go. I'll put it up in case anybody wants to come. They can come. There we go. Okay. All right. I put it up in case anybody wants to jump on. Anybody's more than welcome to come on if they want to. And like I said, the house is going good. The door was up. Supposedly today they're putting the concrete reinforcement around the front door because the brother builder didn't like the way it was in there. So he's going to jackhammer stuff out and put steel in and re-pour completely around the door. If you watch the little test video I did in the middle, towards the end of that video, I drove up on the house and you can see the wood is still raw, which I would like to keep it that way and finish it, but my wife wants to paint it white, so it's going to get painted white. The ceilings are completely in upstairs. The electrical is about 95% done. They've got all the metal up downstairs and are putting up what I call drywall or whatever on the ceilings and making their little fancy indentations and that kind of stuff. So it's moving right along. He's supposed to have. I did finalize the design on the kitchen for the tile and everything with Home Pro. So he's got what he needs. They're supposed to start the tile, I think, today or tomorrow upstairs and for the whole house, but starting upstairs, they're going to start upstairs. So it's actually moving along. I don't know. My wife's ecstatic. I'm leery. but I'm hoping it would be nice. I'll take the end of October, but the first 2 weeks of October would be nice also.
That's awesome, Joe, that she got the Pfizer.
Yeah.
Pfizer. Yeah.
1.5 doses. Yeah. And they've been giving it. I think my mother-in-law and father-in-law, they got Moderna, if I'm saying that right.
Yeah, good deal, William.
They get their second shot soon here. Gotta go. What immigration 90-day report? Yeah, did you try doing it online? I tried to do mine online, William, and it didn't work. But I should have recorded. I don't know if I told everybody. I went to the new place that's a stone's throw from where the new house is, and I don't have to drive that hour each way. I went there. We parked outside. They let me park right outside the door. Said, here, park right here. Went in, up the elevator, sat down. 5 minutes later, guy came out, took my book, walked inside, brought it back out. 2 minutes later, handed it to me. 10 minutes, I was in and out and on my way. So that new one's awesome. Let's see. Brock's here in my dreams. Okay. Hey, Brock, what's up? Morning. So that makes it nice for that. But I tried to do it online and it wouldn't do it. So I don't know. I don't know if Joe's done it online or if I think he just goes. His is close too. It doesn't really bother me because now, since I went once with my wife, I can just ride over there and
I'll do my next one online. I mean, that'll be neat to do it online someday.
What's that?
My 90-day report.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's gonna have to happen.
Wouldn't that
soon.
be cool?
Yeah, cool. That would be awesome.
Yeah,
usually fly out at 90 days.
90 days. I find a waste of time, Dave, easier and faster. Yeah, I know. I know that the only person that I really know that has done it that I've seen that's on YouTube is Chuck. No Time to Be Sad. I know he has talked about doing it. It does seem fairly easy on what I did, but like you say, it's kind of for me now, 10 minutes and it's right down the road. And when we're in the new house, like I said, I could almost throw a stone and hit the new government center. So it'll be easy. You know, maybe when everything opens up and stuff, it might get more crowded, but there's no one in there. And they're still going to keep the other one open because all the people that come in from, where do they come in from? Laos or Cambodia? That's why they have that immigration so far away from Surin, because that's right by the border. So they get all the people that are coming in because when I first got here, we'd go by the Big C and the Big C would just be packed. And my wife would say 90% of them are from Cambodia. They come here, do all their shopping in the Big C's and whatever, load up their cars and then drive back to Cambodia. So let's see.
Right
am I missing anything? But so far so good. It's still not. Okay. I don't think I'm caught up on stuff. Health-wise, good. And that's it. In the house, like I said, I'm optimistic. The brother kind of, I got that guy out prematurely to do the carport. And I don't know if you heard that, Joe. I got the carport. I think I showed a picture of it on one of the videos. I don't know if I have it. I'll have to look. But it's a nice looking deal. They made it. I ended up using the same material as the roof. They're covering the Thai kitchen, and then it's actually almost 4 meters wide because I had talked to Joe about that, and it's 7 meters long. And then then there's a little extension over, and then on the side of the house, it's almost 2.5 meters wide, the Thai kitchen, and it'll cover 4 meters. And he's doing that for 70,000 baht. And so he went over and started, but they still have all the that high-tech scaffolding on the front of the house, and he needs it painted in order to make his attachment. He did pour the footings for everything, but he's waiting on the brother. So I hit my wife up to hit the brother, and of course he said I want to wait 3 weeks because he wants to put the windows in, which I understand. But paint the damn thing and let him put it. the covers above his windows, but maybe he can't get to the upper ones. I don't know. He's probably right. I'm just, anytime he tries to delay me, I get nervous. But so that guy's ready to go. But I also found out from him, and I'll let you know the pricing on that, is my wife kind of designed a iron and wood that's going to go in between each one of the front fence posts.
Thank you, William.
Down, 3 down one side and 2 down the other, and the gate. And they're going to put in a man gate, kind of like what Joe has on his. And this guy can build it all. So he's going to give a price Sunday. He's coming back to look at it. All these people are desperate for work. It's kind of sad, but he has kids and stuff. So I like to give him the work. I'd like to give him the work. So I'll let you know what that costs. But I thought the 70,000 baht was extremely reasonable. So groups. I don't know what to get. I missed something. What's Dirty Old Man talking about? And what happened to his love connection? Or we're not in that section of the show
yet? We're not up to love connection yet.
No love connection?
Not that segment yet.
Yeah, we still got geriatric and all sorts of stuff we got to shove into one.
Yeah.
Hour. Or a little over an hour.
And...
Yeah, I didn't do any e-begging this morning. Damn it. All right, I'll save it and I'll do an extra long one in the next one in a couple days, 3 days. But I don't know, what does everybody think? Is 3 days good on a part? Or I think 3 days has been pretty good. I don't know, you guys can tell me. Thanks, William.
Whatever you wish, Dave. It's your sandbox.
Yeah, I know. Hey, I think everybody. I enjoy doing it. Like I said, it.
Yeah.
Even if we talk about stuff, it still, breaks up. You don't sit there and think about what's going on right next.
Hey, Chris.
Hey, Chris, what's up? Listening on the side.
Yeah, I just like listening to the chat.
Yeah, I left that one video real long because I said, and even in that, I said, I'm going to go ahead and leave it long because maybe somebody wants to hear me ramble about nothing. But I still want to get that microphone.
Thank you, Tom.
Deal better. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but welcome to Ron. I don't know how I'm going to get it better, but I'm going to try that mic that slips into that Comica and see what that sounds like. I don't know. I hear other people's, maybe because they, like, if I stay below 40 kilometers an hour, it's fine. It's perfect. If I go up to 60 and 70, it gets done. So like Titastic and James, and maybe they go slower. I ought to just ask James next time he pops on what mic setup he uses. But it seemed better with the full
voice, Dave.
What's that?
The deep rumbling voice you have, it just sort of meshes in with the wind and gets suppressed.
I was going to say, James could talk in a hurricane and I'd understand him.
Yeah. Me and you know who else is like that? Is like Lucas is like that too. Lucas is that way too. I tried talking to him a couple of times a long time ago, year ago, when he was in his first condo, and he never answered me. But I was asking about his condo and other stuff. But he's got, he's a busy man. But his always sound good. He does a lot of voiceover stuff too. But with a voice like that, he could be doing radio, So Joe's coming on. Let's let Joe. There he is. How you doing, Mr. Joe?
Good morning, Joe.
Good morning. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
excellent.
Yeah, sounds good. Yeah, testing out your new equipment.
Yeah. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I hear a lot of echoing.
Yeah, yours is echo. Let me check something in my deal if I have it off. If I have the echo.
Hello, Don.
I have echo cancellation on. Let's see. Let's see if I should go ahead and talk again, Joe. Can you hear me?
I don't know.
He's concentrating.
Huh.
He's focused.
Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I hear you.
Oh yeah. Can hear you.
Maybe try turning it down just a tad.
Yeah, I got it down a lot.
Yeah, because you're way loud. He's louder than me, isn't he? Can you hear me, Mitch?
Yeah, I can hear you. About the same.
I got it down all the way. Hold on a second.
It might be the room's a little echoey.
Yeah, that could be too. Because that room's pretty bare.
I got a big delay. I don't know why.
I've got a little bit of a delay some reason today too. And it's really weird with StreamYard.
Let me go in my other room.
Yeah,
Hold on a second.
Yeah, go ahead.
Delay.
Yeah, get the kinks out. No worries.
I got 5G in the main part of the house. I got a router extender coming, but
Oh,
hold on a second.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, I think it's the room too, Don. Hey, Don, how are you? Regular
Joe Travels. Hello there.
How you doing?
It doesn't work in there. I don't know why.
Yeah, it was definitely that room, Joe. Sounds much better.
So how is it now?
It's good.
That's good.
Yeah.
Very clear and crisp.
Okay. There you
and
go.
I
I'll
don't-
give you that view instead.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
That's better. Where's Gift? Is she in the pool?
No.
Does she just stay in the pool 24/7, or does she actually get out of the pool?
Getting ready to take a shower or something. I still got a delay. I don't understand it.
I do too, but it's something in StreamYard because sometimes it is and sometimes it isn't. So I don't know. I don't know why, because I can see it. It is with me too. But sometimes
if I look at my web browser,
I hear like 3 conversations going on at one time, and then me.
Wow. Have
What do I hear?
you got the YouTube tab muted?
Yeah, you got your YouTube closed on your phone?
I'm going to try to sign out and sign back in.
Okay.
Roger that. Regular Joe Travels. Let's go over here and
Oh, hold on a second.
Regular-
Let me see.
Yeah, go
regular
ahead.
Joe. Go ahead, Joe.
Can you hear me now?
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, I can hear
Yes,
you.
I can hear you.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to have to figure out all of these bugs before I do my live show, right?
Yeah.
Anytime
Have
you
you, Joe?
Which goes for
Did you
sorting out
mute
any bugs.
YouTube? Mute the YouTube tab.
Mute the YouTube tab.
Yeah. So click on YouTube
Click
and go
on
down
YouTube?
to your on your on Dave's stream. Just hit mute on the YouTube screen there.
Well, I'm that's what I have. I see the mute. And I hit.
Okay.
Oh, he muted himself.
That's the
Yeah, you
wrong one.
muted. Yeah, you muted.
You
I
turned off
can't.
the microphone
Yeah,
on
you want to
the,
mute
yeah.
YouTube, not StreamYard.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, just
no, check
YouTube.
again. You've muted StreamYard again.
Let me see. Did I No, it's Joe that
Okay.
muted it. You muted yourself. Yeah, unmute that. But do you have YouTube on or just yeah, he's got to have YouTube on. Yeah, you got to unmute. You got to unmute StreamYard. It won't let me unmute it.
Yeah.
We can't hear you. You have to unmute StreamYard. Oh,
Okay,
he
he's
went
going to
up.
come back in.
Back in. Yeah. Well, so yeah, regular.
You're in the technical fault department.
Yeah, and I don't know
posted
why.
a new channel up there that I'm unfamiliar with. So
Must be something.
everyone else knows everybody here, right?
Yeah, I
We
think
finally
so.
got our one thumb down. Thank you for that.
Did we?
Yeah.
How come it took so long? Do you think? It's almost 30
Oh,
minutes in.
There
There was another one. A couple people live that maybe ended, or
yeah.
and then came over and decided to do that. Could be, who knows? But Mitch is in Rayong, and I like the name Mitch and Rayong. Why not?
Mitch and Rayong.
Let's see. And you can come on anytime you want. I'll put that back up, Joe, so you don't have to search through it to look for it. I'll paste it again. There you go. But if you have your phone on, turn your phone volume off or mute your phone. What happened?
it went up quick.
3 now.
3 now. Oh, we got 20 watching. So yeah, there was probably a live stream.
There was
Yeah,
a couple of them. There was a couple of them, but one in particular. But that's okay. I got no problem with that. Like I said, you know what I did? I think I told you, Mitch, I watched a video by Kevin Thailand, who I didn't really watch that much. Like I said, before I came here, I really only watched Rob because I was fixated on Kamala. So I wanted to go there, you know. But I watched one of his videos on trolls, and what he said was, you want to have trolls, he said, because it'll help your channel, because the troll will watch your channel from start to finish, you know, to see what's happening and try to get his licks in or her licks in or whatever, and it drives up your watch hours and stuff, which was kind of interesting. But he seemed like a pretty good old guy. I don't know. Some people dislike him. I don't know. He seemed okay to me. Probably more people here watched him than I did.
I've got the kettle on. Anybody want a coffee?
Sure, I'll have a cup.
I'm not allowed to drink coffee either. I was told. My wife said no coffee, no coffee, no coffee, because she doesn't want my blood pressure. She doesn't want my blood pressure to go up before I go to get the jab. So she's always watching out for me. Always. What's that? Taking aspirin. Yeah. And I took my medication too, but you know, it's really, I'm surprised it has gone down a lot. I'm hoping to get off the medication. I think it was Tom, Digital Nomad. I think he said that his blood pressure is lowest it's ever been. And I thought, but you know, smoking nicotine will raise your blood pressure also. And I smoked like a banshee. So I'm hoping that it stays down. I'd like to get off the deal. Here's Joe. Hey, Joe.
That's right, Don. Yep.
Go ahead.
Regular Joe. That does it. Any engagement.
Good. Can you hear us, Joe? Yeah, I can hear you. You sound good.
Okay. So everything's good now.
Yeah, it sounds good.
Right on.
I had to go into YouTube, like Mitch said, and mute the YouTube.
Yeah, because I've got what I do.
We've all done that. We've all done that.
Yeah, what I do, Joe, is I keep my phone.
I did it live too.
On the side because YouTube is a little bit quicker, and I keep it over to where I can keep my eye on it. And but I'll forget to mute it
Tommy
sometimes.
J.
Hey, Tommy.
Now I can't even see the comments.
You can't?
I can't.
What's that?
On the stream.
Hold on. Yeah. I know where it's at. Hold on a second. Let me go grab my phone. I got a little issue. I got a little issue here. I twisted my ankle, so I slowed.
Oh.
So hold on.
Okay.
Hold on.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, engagement.
What's engagement?
It's all about
Did you get engaged? You got engaged. You didn't even tell me.
Yeah. Hear what you want to hear. People hear what they want to hear. Disregard the rest.
Of course they do. That's the way people are.
Yesterday.
You know what I don't see is Mark. Mark's not here. Let's see. Even dislikes still count with you. Yeah,
Kevin, that's really good. 1.8 million views, 827 thumbs down.
That's my record.
Let's make it 900 by the end of the day, folks. Let's do it.
Wow, a million views. I'm all excited that I've got almost 3,000 on that Forza video I did. For some reason, they like that. I'm going to do another one on just my camping gear that I'm getting ready to. My wife probably isn't going to like it, but as soon as the weather
recognize
cools
that
down,
view behind Joe there. That's a cool green screen. I got to get me one.
Yeah, we should see what's outside your window. What anything good outside or just normal, Mitch? Normal stuff outside?
Yeah, normal is a relative term, yeah?
Yeah. What's today? Today's Thursday, right? So Friday, and I got to watch that show, Nick, what is it? NDIVD, whatever. I got to watch that show. And you know what I saw? Yeah, you know what I saw this morning? I thought about you. Was Capio went on this morning, and Daystate Fox was there constantly. I mean, he was commenting every other word all the way down, and he was already gone.
It. I was otherwise detained when that was on.
Yeah, it was okay. He's okay. I guess he's a troll. I don't even know. I don't,
Okay,
but
I'm back.
he seems okay. Yeah. So that's what I do, Joe. But when
I watch Capio all the time.
When you're actually, you guys can't see comments, Mitch. You can't see comments on StreamYard.
Yeah.
Well, how come Joe can't?
I see it now.
Right-hand
Oh, you see it? Oh, okay.
Well, I'm on my phone. I'm watching it on my phone. For some reason, on my screen, it's not. Hold on.
On the
Yeah, you
side
should.
of your screen, Joe, you've got private chat.
All I got is a
if you
private chat. I got comments selected. There you go. I got it.
They sure do, dirty old man. They do wonderful. They do great.
I got it. This is the learning
Very
process.
popular.
Yeah, this is good practice for you, Joe.
Yep.
This is perfect. I like this StreamYard. James does that one on that got me. It's got way too many things to it. This you could sit down and play with for a day, and you pretty much know 90% of it.
Good morning again.
Yeah. Joe's got his cup of Joe, but they won't let me drink coffee. They're just doing this to aggravate me because they know I can't drink coffee.
I'm doing the Dallas Cowboy Cup to aggravate you.
Yeah. Well,
there you go.
San Francisco fans.
Cheers.
Damn, you guys are killing me. Yeah, you know what? I had 600 subs, then it went down to $5.99, then it went down to $5.98, and then it went back up to $5.99.
That's YouTube. I woke up this morning and lost 15 subs, but that happens every now and then, and they seem to come back.
You know what was really weird? I was watching I clicked on my channel on my phone, and I looked at my views for my latest video, the one that I drove around, right? I looked at it, it said 61 views. When I came over to my computer and booted up my computer, when I pulled it up, it said 60 views. And when I re-looked at my phone, it said 60 views. Now, how the hell can you lose a view? Is that even possible?
Welcome to YouTube.
Yeah, I didn't even know you.
I've lost 300 subs at one time. They came back about a week later. It's something to do with YouTube.
Yeah, because I didn't think you could lose views. I didn't think somebody could take back. Oh, I didn't want to watch that. Let me take that away.
Yeah. Let me take that. I take that back.
But one thing that could happen, maybe they watched it on both their phone and their laptop, and YouTube caught it twice and then adjusted it. I don't know.
Kevin,
sometimes the thumbs up works that way. You go and you give a thumbs up on your, well, in my case they give a thumbs down, but you go give a thumbs up on your phone, and then they go give it on a laptop, and then it adjusts itself.
Well, Kevin, Kevin from 30 and a Wake Up?
Yeah.
He says he wants you to see if you guys will adopt him. He likes the house. he wants to be adopted. Now, what did he say there?
Stand in line.
Exactly. I'll put him on a waiting list.
Yeah, you must have a long waiting list, I'm sure.
Put him on a waiting list. Your house is looking amazing. I just watched your last video. It's looking amazing. I love the door. I love the front door.
Yeah,
Isn't that amazing?
Like overnight, it just he's back on it. I did give him that 100,000 baht. It got him over the hump. As soon as I got the draw, I took it right back. No complaints, although he did say, my wife gave it back to me immediately. And then he came back, she said, an hour later and said, do you think maybe you can only take 70,000 and leave me 30,000 for a little while? And she said, too late. I already give to him. You have to ask him. He doesn't like
give me 100,000 and I'll give him a call and we'll make the process even go faster.
Yeah, exactly. He's jumped on it ever since that. There's been 12 or 15, I know, which isn't much to your what you had 30 people there, I think, at one time, but
there was a lot of people here.
12 or 15 people there. And like I said, the upstairs, the ceilings are done, the electrical's 95% done, the downstairs, all the metal's in for the ceiling, and they're starting on, they should finish that probably by Saturday. They're supposed to start the tile. I picked out all the tile. I went to
I seen that.
Center.
I watched I watched when you went to Home Pro.
Yeah. And they redid it. I rechanged I had to move the burners. The burners are now in front of the window. The hood's above it. And then the sink
the burners
is to
are
the
in front of the window. Okay.
Yeah. because he wanted to exit out that wall. So
okay.
I said, okay, it doesn't really matter. And then I don't really, my kitchen's kind of small. I mean, in probably Thai standards, it's probably huge, but that's why I put that island in. I wanted to put the island in, which it's going in. And I did find the slate, the granite. I found some awesome granite. The piece on the island is 1.2 meters by 2.2 meters.
Yeah, we got 1.2 by 2, and it's pretty big. We actually have 4 chairs on ours.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to
put.
For. Yeah, and then the counters are about a little over 2 meters each, and that including the stuff's thick too, and which I'm sure yours was too, but it's thick, heavy duty stuff, and I like the look. It's black also, but it's got some different stuff in it. I liked it a lot. But I went to him. That piece, the 2 meter by that, what is it, 60 centimeters wide or whatever it is, and that was 23,000 baht. That include delivery, installation, rounding the corners, cutting for the sink,
cutting
for the cooktop, everything.
Well,
hello, my brother stuck in Florida.
You are definitely getting a great deal, because I paid over 50,000 baht just for my upgraded granite, just for the upgrade, just for the upgrade.
Yeah, I kind of figured it sounded like a good deal. You know what it is? Before we were running into, I have to pay a little extra for steel and this and that. Now everybody wants to work so bad. I mean, I try not to say, well, can I get a deal? Can I get this? If I think it's a good deal, I don't say nothing, because people have to make some money, for crime's sake, you know.
Yeah, no, but you're getting a great deal.
Yeah, and I'm going to do a little segment on the granite and the leaded doors, and he's not going to put the glass in until it's done. But yeah, and then I told you I got the carport, and I got to look and see if I have the carport picture, if I have any of those. But they, I think no, I don't.
You need to keep. Are you keeping a tab on everything you're spending so you can do something at the end?
Yeah. Everything is there.
That's a good idea. You couldn't walk in. How much did you pay for your granite? 20-something thousand?
It's 23,000, and that includes installation and the rounding of the corners and everything, so that it's.
Well, Mitch knows you probably couldn't walk in the States and get hell, just for my piece of granite for my buffet end right there.
Right.
Just that piece of granite, which is 2 meter by 62, costs 10,500 baht from the dealer right down the street. Just for that piece.
That's what I kind of went off of, because when you did your breakdown, I think you said it was 11,000 for the piece that was on the buffet.
That's right. It was 11,500 for the piece on the buffet.
And I said, when I told my wife, I said, that's a good deal, because if this guy's going to deliver it, install it, do everything for 23,000.
And you're talking about a lot more granite. I mean, I'm only talking about one piece. So I can't wait to see that.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a video on that. But I'm excited. My wife's ecstatic. I'm excited because I'm leery. Like I said, I just told him this time. I said, please don't. Excuse me. Please don't stop working on my house if you need money. If you need money, come to me. If I've got it, I'll lend it to you to get going. But don't stop.
Okay. Well, you just gave him an open door, just like we just gave up. Well, let me not talk about the American crisis right now.
Yeah, but it's almost. I don't feel like I could lose anything, because being here, the money from the bank comes to me, and then I give it to him. So anything that I'm guaranteed, I guess, my money, unless the bank goes under, then I'm screwed. But but it is looking good.
Can I answer this one comment real fast?
Yeah,
do I have pool service, or will I take it? I'll take care of the pool. Gift and I've been figuring it out, adjusting the chlorine, the pH, and the it's a saltwater pool, the salts. So it's coming along. It's fairly easy to do. We have a robot that goes in the pool. Came with the it was like a bonus for buying a pool. Just put it in a pool, and it just basically vacuums the hole inside of the pool. I mean, there's other things to do, but it's fairly easy.
My brother's had a saltwater pool for about 6 years or 7 years now, and he's always taken care of it. He said once he got it down, on the salt deal and all that.
Yeah,
He said it was nothing. Same thing. He's got a robot thing that goes around it.
Yeah.
He tests it, and that's it.
Yeah, that's really easy. I mean, sometimes you get in there with a brush and try to get the sides and everything, but it's simple. Very simple.
Yeah. But I'm kind of looking forward to it because I can't really start all my stuff, my pond and the pool and that kind of stuff until we get done. And he's
you don't want to. Yeah.
So, but
are you having above ground? Are you having above ground pool or
no? Well, it's gonna be about maybe 12 inches or so above, and then the pond's gonna be a full meter above ground and a full meter below ground.
Yeah.
And then
hey guys, sorry, I didn't mean to overtake the conversation with.
No.
No, it's great. It's great.
With Dave, I could ask him later.
You should.
No, a lot of folks love the koi, and it's fantastic.
I said, what should you keep someone lined up for pool maintenance when you go on extended travel?
We'll have Klaus take care of it. I'll teach Klaus. You know, Klaus and June. I don't know if you guys. He lives down the street. I'll teach him how to take care of it. Actually, excuse me, I made him an offer. They could actually stay here in the guest bedroom if they want, and take a little mini vacation right down the street if they want. It's up to them.
Oh, there you go.
But
That's a good idea.
Oh, that'd be cool. Yeah.
But,
so we'll always have someone to take care of it, and we have, like I said, we can monitor the cameras and the alarm system when we're away. I actually we set the alarms and we drove shopping the other day, and no sooner than we drove shopping, the alarm went off, notified us right away. What it is I put a motion sensor on the outside, and a tuk-tuk or whatever going by actually set it off. So I have to adjust that. It's no biggie. I mean, we've got enough things around here to set it off, but I got to adjust it from the front of the house because I guess that road shakes a little.
Did you have a is that company that you used for the security system? Are they nationwide here in Thailand or only? They're nationwide.
I'll when I do my and it's going to be a few weeks. When I do my final home tour video, when we show the inside the house, outside, and everything, I am going to put a link to every contractor in the description and the pinned comment, and the security company will be there as well. So you can because I'm not going to share what cameras or security systems I have, but you can. There's a number you can choose from. You know.
Right. Yeah, my wife TOT has we have two of them here, but they don't monitor and do that kind of stuff. This company does monitor, right?
Yeah. Well, what it is you buy a SIM card. I said 1,200 baht, but I believe it was 1,800. And Gift and I need to find this out. Then you have to top it off with 100 baht to get it started. And what happens is, because when we were testing it, trust me, our neighbors know we have an alarm system because we tested it over and over again. But when you test it, Gift and I both have it on our phones. Right. So first what happens is you have an app from the security system, and the security system will send you a message letting you know that the alarm went off. Whatever. If you don't answer that, if you don't respond to that message they send you, because maybe, I don't know, maybe the internet or whatever, then you're going to get a notification from the through the phone, and that's 3.5 baht for every message. So we were testing and walking past, so we went through a few hundred baht fairly quickly, because every time they send you a message and every time you activate it again, it sends you a message. We didn't know that, so we were getting message after message after message trying to figure it out. So we put 100 baht on it. We're going to see if the 100 baht carries us through the year, or if we have to top it off with so many baht every month just to keep it active.
Keep it going.
It's not going to take.
Yeah, good. I'll look forward to that. Did they get in there really early, or do they have to get in there late, or to do the install?
We did it ourselves. No, we did it. What they do is they do it right on the phone. They'll do it. They'll activate the system for you. You tell them what you want, how many cameras, how many sensors you want, doors, windows, whatever. Motion.
Are they all wireless?
Sensors.
Are they wireless or
they're wireless? Except for the main monitor. The main monitor is not wireless. Okay. And your alarms are not wireless. So we have 2 alarms outside. So if the alarm goes off, the whole neighborhood's going to hear it. But anyway, What they do is they'll set it up. They'll number all of your sensors. They'll number all of your motion detectors and everything. Then once you get it all installed, you get it hooked up to your wall, your control box and everything. Find somebody. I'm lucky to have JJ.
Right.
Because he speaks really good English and Thai. Otherwise, Gift would get lost in the translation. So it's best to find someone that could communicate with you very well.
Right.
And it's a really easy setup. Once it's set up, it's really easy. You'll be scanning your barcodes on to your system on your phone. It's a real easy setup.
And what did that cost approximately?
It was nothing. It was I want to say, and again, I got more motion sensors than I need, like I told you.
Right.
Way more. And I paid I want to say 36,000 baht for the whole system.
Well, that sounds
a little over
reasonable.
$1,000.
Yeah, that's not
for peace of mind. I mean, we really don't need it here. We really don't. But
right.
I've come from the background of being with the government for 38 years, so I always try to put safety security in place anyway. And and we travel a lot. So I just wanted it just in case. You just never know, You just never know.
Because with me, I think that most of the time there's going to be somebody here, but I don't know. I probably still do it for the same reason. Why not?
Trust me, we're safe here. But I'll tell you a little story if you got a minute. When I was in Italy, I have my Italian house tour. I don't know if you've seen it. If you haven't, it's an old video when I was still in Italy. I had an alarm system on my house. I lived in this 3,800 square meter house, rooftop terrace and everything. Italian house tour is what the name of it is. Anyway, long story short, 2.5 years I lived there, had the alarm system, never really got the code from the owner to activate the alarm, never really worried about it. July 4th, 2000, I retired in 2018, so it could have been 2017 or 2018. Anyway, I was off that day, but I decided to go to my office anyway. 9 o'clock in the morning. I had my girlfriend with me at the time. I had a girlfriend at the time, and drove over to my job. She decided to drive with me. She drove back home because I wanted to stay and catch up some things in my office. She drove back home. She calls me up. She used to call me Baby Co. She said, "Baby Co, did you leave all the drawers open and everything?" I'm like, "What?" And then when she went upstairs, she realized what happened. We got robbed. They came through the basement window that I left a little crack in. Didn't have the alarms activated. Somebody crawled through there. They knew exactly. They were professionals. They stole $11,000 in gold, some sunglasses. I had laptops there. I had my computer there. She had Louis Vuitton, Prada purses and everything. They didn't touch any of that. They did not touch any of that.
They just wanted the liquid stuff.
They just they knew exactly. We had some cheap jewelry there, designer jewelry rather, designer jewelry. They didn't touch that. They knew exactly. They must have had a gold tester. They knew exactly what was gold, and they took all of the gold. Called the Carabinieri, the police, the Italian police. We knew we'd never find them. I mean, they were literally watching us when we drove away. I remember seeing a lady sitting in the car. For some reason, it just clicked my mind that why is she sitting in the car on the street? But it didn't, I didn't think about it. And we went, they were in and out in no time. Long story short, had my alarm system on, they would have never went in because it was that loud. So I tell Gift says, don't turn your alarm on. I said, look, based on my experience, you want to turn your alarm on if you have one.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
so
because they obviously they knew what they were doing. The stuff was probably melted down before they got back to wherever they were going. So never.
No, they were what they. And when I first went to Aviano, command, you go in an in brief and you have a in brief when you go in, and they said, watch out for little signs, someone monitoring your house because they're professional. If they put a little sign on your house, a little sign, they could draw something in chalk. It can tell if you're single, if you're with a family, if you're a churchgoer or whatever, they know. And then they'll put that little sign on that they monitor you. And I always look for it, but I never seen a little sign. But they probably been watching me because I'm very vigilant. I always drove to work a different way every day. I just followed the proper security protocol, checked under my car and everything. Right. But I just let my guard down this one time, and they got me. Yeah. They got me.
Hey, Uli, how are you? Yeah, and what my wife wanted to do, and I said absolutely not, is to install all these bars all over the window. I said it ain't.
Yeah, happening. I didn't want that. Yeah,
I said if I wanted to live in jail, I would have just stayed in jail. I wouldn't. I don't want to see bars on my windows. Well, the people will come. I said, so that's the main reason. Make it a little bit secure if we do leave. But like I said, 99.9% of the time, her mom or her dad are here, or we're here. So even when we go
the only place we did put bars on our windows, and that was, I don't know, you'll see it in the other video. The last video, you could actually see it, or the pictures I sent on Facebook. You see the white door. Well, that's a secondary door with the bars on it with a screen. And the reason we did that is when we're back at the pool, we want to keep the airflow coming through the house. Yeah. We don't want someone walking in, so we could just open the main doors, lock the screen door, not to worry about anyone walking in, and it has bars on it, so we don't have to worry about that. But that's the only place, and it really looks good. You can't even tell.
Right.
You know, no, when perfect. You are.
Yeah, you know, that's what I said. The only time that we'll go is once a year. She wants to. We want to take everybody, the kids, us, and her mom and dad. And in that case, then her aunt and her aunt's son will come and stay at the house. So it's there's always going to be somebody there. But I'd feel better for 30,000 baht or whatever it is to put it in.
And another 30,000, for the alarm system itself. Right. And I did have a guy come and install all of that.
You know what I was going to ask you too? Yeah. The policeman, my mother-in-law's best friend is a police officer lady, and her husband is a policeman, bigwig, in the new administration building. Nice guy. I've had him over for pizza, sausage bread, all that stuff. They've been over. He came over yesterday, but he sent her home with a video. He had just bought the gate opener, and he did a video on it for her to give to me. He gave 3 remotes. You can operate it from your phone. You can do this and that, but how much was yours?
I paid. I got a quote from Bangkok. I didn't want anyone from Bangkok coming visiting us anyway, but I got a quote from Bangkok for about 18,000 baht. And then I went over my friend Nikki's house, Nikki and No, and they had an opener and they had it installed themselves. He ordered the system online, Lazada, and then he found a contractor to install for him here in Kirkuk. So I got that information. So I bought a bigger system that handled 2,000 kilo gate, which is a lot. And I paid like 8,000. I want to say 8,000 for it or 9,000. Then I brought him over to install. It took him 2 days, paid 3,000 for that. So it was about 12,000. But that's, you know, gift and I always are generous. So we gave, you know, about 1,000 tip, you know. I mean,
that's the way I am too. He said, I think he said his was 14,000 installed, everything, the electrical. Everything.
Yeah, and that's about right. I put in my prices. I put 13,000 because total that's what we paid about. I have an unlimited coffee fill. You guys can't see gift, but when my cup goes empty, she automatically fills it. So
well, that's nice. That always makes them nice.
Yeah, I got the same thing here.
Someone said to me, you ought to get one of those automatic coffee openers. And this is just a joke. I don't want anybody trolling me. Said you ought to get one of those automatic coffee makers, rather. You know, the ones you set the time and you wake up in the morning, your coffee's ready. I said, I have one. I go like this.
That's right. I'll tell you what, it took me almost over a year to get my wife to let me make coffee because I get up at 5 a.m. Right, I'm up in the morning. So now she has to get up and go to work and be to work at that time by 8 o'clock. She would get up at 5 a.m. and insist on making my coffee for a year. A year it took me to tell her, I think I can make a freaking cup of coffee.
I told
you don't
Gift,
need to get up.
Yeah,
you know.
I told Gift I don't know how to make coffee anymore. I'm milking this. I'm not going to.
Yeah, I forgot how to make it.
It's amazing.
Let me tell you. Well, you guys know Thai ladies, if you have the right, I mean, I guess if you have the right lady anywhere in the world, but I find with Gift, I mean, they just want to take care of you hand and foot, no matter what. And it's amazing. I mean, no matter what, like my ankle, I sprung my ankle. She's all over it. Don't get up and walk. Don't do this. Don't do that. You know,
it's like having a mother.
It's amazing. Yeah, it is. It's like having a mother, you know. Well, they say when we get married, we replace our mother anyway, right? For the most part.
She's phenomenal. I mean, she anything and everything. I mean, I buy my favorite deal to eat when I eat something, because I can't eat anything with any large amount of sodium and all that kind of crud now. But the one thing I like is they got these big giant tilapia fish. They actually, it's not the greatest thing in the world, but they cut all the meat off of it and they deep fry it. They deep fry the head, the body, everything, and then they give you this much lettuce and different types of vegetables, they call it, peanuts, hot pepper, ginger, carrots, everything, and then you put it in the little lettuce rolls and roll it on. I can't even, if she's there, I can't even roll the thing in the lettuce and eat it. She has to roll it, and actually I can't grab it from her. She has to actually physically put it in my mouth. I'm going, this is unbelievable. She won't let me do anything. But now she'll let me do my own thing because I like to cook, first off. So she lets me do that. She'll let me make the pizzas and the sausage bread and stuff like that. She lets me cook.
I can't wait to start cooking. I can't. I mean, not that I sprained my ankle, but
this whole kitchen is for me. I'm building them a whole separate Thai kitchen outside with refrigerator, cooktops. Everything.
That's a good idea. But I just, being American, I just love the open floor plan. I don't mind cooking in the kitchen, and I don't mind the smells. Because that's what a home is about. I like the and you have the range just like we do. We have windows all around here. We can open them anytime. I just love. I don't see a second kitchen for me. And Gift didn't ask for one, and I seriously doubt she would use it.
They didn't ask for it. I wanted it because I don't want. If I don't know how it is with you, but you don't have your mother-in-law staying with you on occasion, or there a lot. They will save every freaking thing that they get. They will save in the refrigerator. I have absolutely zero room in my refrigerator. So I'm giving them 2 refrigerators outside. I'm buying a big side-by-side for me so that I can keep my stuff. And then I like to cook in there, and I don't want, where's this pan? Who's got my knife? Who's got this? Who's got that?
Yeah.
I got to have all my stuff. I got to have my knives,
I have a large refrigerator in a bedroom, but it's for holding Thai water and nothing else.
Yeah, exactly. I thought about getting one of those too. Maybe outside. I am going to put in. I did talk to them about, and I stole the idea from you, is the outdoor shower. I am going to put one of those right next to the little plunge pool.
Yeah.
A simple one. No bathroom.
Hopefully anyone that watched or is watching our build journey is learning to make their homes even better.
Sure.
I mean, that's the reason I did it. Is folks come, I wanted to give them some ideas, on what they can do.
I think what I'm going to end up being at, and I'm really shooting. I mean, I've been hitting most of my budgets pretty much right on with the pool, excluding the little house. I think we've pretty much scrapped that idea. I'm going to put a little outside area covered with a bar and a table and chairs and and stuff like that where the little house was going to be. All that stuff, I think I'm going to be about $3 million into it, plus the land.
The land was free, right?
Yeah. Well, she bought it, but she only paid like
$3 million. $3 million is a great price because I paid for my land. For my land, I paid $1.2 million. So shave that off the top, it's then leaves the house at 4.6. Then a pool area and everything, shave off $1 million. I mean, for the house itself, fully furnished and everything, and all the upgrades, I'm over $3 million.
Yeah, I think 3.5, but
3.5. But that's without the pool. That's without the
right. And if I exclude the pool,
JJ,
like that, go ahead. What did he say?
JJ, I truly believe JJ served a lot of good purposes for me. Not only the house build, but I mean, he's quality build and listened to everything I wanted. He gave us. But just finding him as a friend in there, I just think you can find cheaper, but I just think he's worth every penny.
Oh,
I really do.
I definitely do. Hey, Ray,
I mean, if you want to get something, just a standard Thai house, and you're willing to sacrifice the structure and everything, not that structure will be bad, but if you're willing to go a little bit less of a structure and everything, you can find cheaper house. Yeah, you can probably build a house for $1 million. Our neighbor, the house they built next door, they built for $1 million. Now the carport and everything I put in is separate, and they're the concrete driveway and everything, but they have a pretty nice 2-bedroom, I believe, 2-bedroom, 2-bath.
The brother said that if we would have had more land and we could have built a single-story house with the same square meters that we have, he said it would have been probably almost $500,000 cheaper to do that.
Oh, you can find cheaper, yeah.
we're going to say Rangsant is here. Yeah, Rangsant, I'm going today, actually. He wanted to know if I got the injection yet. Today, supposedly at 11 o'clock. We're going to leave the house at 9.5 hours. Not between 9 and 9:30. We're going to leave and go get it. But yeah, I'm really excited. I'm excited for you because I see you, and I seen the one time when we had talked, and Gift had a smile from way up here all the way in the pool and just relaxing. That's all I want to do. I mean, when we come here, we have fun with YouTube, hopefully, and the main thing is to retire. I think anybody that's retiring, I would guess, and maybe people disagree with me, but 90% of the people that retire want to travel. They didn't just retire; they retired to travel. And a lot of people are saying stuff about some people leaving Thailand and going. I don't see nothing wrong with that. People want to travel.
Not
they
at
don't
all.
want to sit still. No. So
let me tell you.
Back,
let me tell you about YouTube. I mean, YouTube can be challenging. You have to have thick skin in order to be a YouTuber, but it has to be fun. Don't worry about the numbers. They're going to come automatically. They will. I don't overthink YouTube. I never have. People probably think I do, but I don't. You can see I only put out 1-2 videos a week. But one thing I would suggest about YouTube, I hear a lot of folks saying, "Oh, I'm not going to monetize and whatever." Maybe because the trolls are out there telling them, trying to. I don't know. But anyway, the thing is, if you don't monetize, it's not about the money. If you don't monetize on YouTube when you hit that 1,000 subs and that 40,000 watch time minutes or whatever it is, I can't remember. Your channel's not going to grow. YouTube is a forum that gives you a free forum because they plan on making money on you in the future. Right, if you don't monetize, they're not putting ads out there. They're not going to put your content out there. So your channel's going to be at a standstill.
Right.
I believe you have to be willing if you want your channel to grow. That's why we do this. Initially, it was for family and friends, but it's nice to get a larger audience and people really wanting to follow you on your journey, if you will.
Sure.
But I wouldn't hesitate from monetizing because monetizing helps your channel grow. I stopped monetizing on my Foreigner Joe channel because I just didn't want to deal with the comments and everything while we were building the house. And that channel has gone down, hasn't gone up, has at a standstill. People still watching videos because I put them all back up there, but it's not monetized, so it's not showing. You get a few hundred a day. So
it's kind of like
you, as they say in Thailand, up to you.
Yeah, up to you. Yeah, it's to me, I look at it as kind of a milestone, and plus, I want to be able to live stream through YouTube from the internet, from my phone.
Yeah.
So so that's kind of a thing. And then if like I said, I always said from the beginning, with me in particular, if this was my wife's channel, then I would say, hey, send money, do Patreon, do this and that, and give her money, give her whatever. But for me, and she is the first one to tell me, because I said, maybe I could get some stuff. We could help some people out, do this and that. She said, YouTube will crucify you. She said,
she's right. She's right.
She's absolutely right.
Yeah. This is everybody. A lot of people know, maybe some people don't. Right now, I'm on Gift's channel. Thai Girl Gift Foreigner Joe is Thai Girl Gift's channel. Everything, she makes a few pennies every month, but it goes straight to her. But we would never, even though she's Thai and she would be willing to do the PayPal and this and that, we would never do that. We do the super chat because the options is there in your live stream. You don't ask, you don't have to advertise it or anything. It's just there. So she gets some people donated money on the last live stream, which she bought some things for the house, as a housewarming gift, and the rest of the money's going to the needy, because we don't need it. We really don't.
And people like to give. I was watching, what was it? What did I tell you, Mitch? I was watching Icy or whatever her name is. She did a whole video. Well, not a whole video. It was only like 5 minutes long or whatever, as a premiere and everything, because one of her subscribers sent her the new Sony YC10 mirrorless camera and a 12mm extra lens. $1,000 easily $1,000. But why not? If it makes the person feel good, why not? If somebody feels good to send a gift, some money to buy a picture she wanted to put on the wall and say, "Oh, Dave got this for me on my thing. Look at how nice." It makes the person feel good too. It's not
honestly their money to spend. Exactly.
Honestly, it makes me feel guilty. Like, you know, truthfully, it does. I mean that sincerely. Like when we did the last YouTube, this Cabo Lewis Cabo or whatever, I believe
he's a maniac.
500.
Yeah.
I mean, I just felt so, I don't know. I can't even explain it. So, like I said, we went and got a housewarming gift with it, but the rest will go into. And again, we appreciate it. It's not that we're unappreciative. It's just hard for me to.
And it would be for me
to
something like
accept something
that.
like that.
But I
now
think
people will say, well, if it's hard for you to do that, why don't you just turn Super Chat off? Well, we keep Super Chat on. I mean, Gift wants it on, and it's her channel, you know.
Yeah, why not? Well, I think the first time I saw Cabo, I saw him on Chuck's channel, and the first time that he came on, I was watching it, and he put $100 or something like that, and then he asked Chuck, "How are you today? What about blah 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 blah?" And Chuck goes, "Oh, hey, thank you. Look, wow, 100. Yeah, we're doing great, and we're going to do this and this and this." 2 minutes later, another $100. And after the third time or fourth time, Chuck is laughing and says, "Hey, you don't have to give money in order to ask me a question." It was on a live stream, obviously. But yeah, I guess the guy likes to give. But you know, if they like to give, you know, like I said, when I go out, it isn't totally it isn't totally selfless when I go out and want to help my family or Thai people or anything, because it makes me feel good. Like I tell my wife, to put smiles on the children's face, your mom and dad's face, your aunts, the workers' face when we brought them all the food. You know, that's priceless. What's that?
Dirty old man just asked if it was approaching cleaning time.
Cleaning time.
It is.
Yeah, Lewis. That's right, Uli. Yeah, Lewis has helped a lot of people, but behind the scenes, he's
a giver for sure. And it's you know, again, when he comes here, if he comes to visit us, we'll try to give him the VIP treatment, give it back, you know, because it's just the way we are, you know.
And I guess he's been here quite a few times. And who knows him? Who's not here is Robert Mack. Robert Mack in Asia met him, right? In Mexico? Mitch?
He could. Yeah, I met Robert Mack in Bangkok.
No, Robert Mack met Louis Cabo.
Oh,
I think in Mexico, I think. I don't know. He met him, right?
I think he met him in Thailand.
In Thailand, okay.
I thought,
He might have.
Speaking of Robert Mack, he's possibly going to be doing a live stream later today.
Oh, cool.
I'll have to see. Come and say hello.
From a lake.
Gift is still
from a boat.
Gift wakes up and starts cleaning. She went to sleep cleaning. I don't know what she's cleaning, honestly.
You know, that's another difference that you mentioned that between having Thai daughters is they immediately, when they come home from school, now they've been here and they're not going to go back to Bangkok. It ain't going to happen. So they do it online, their stuff. But it's so different than kids from the U.S. Never have to ask them twice anything. They never give you the, why do I have to do, why? Never. You know, constantly cleaning, constantly sweeping, everything.
Not sure, Tom. Not sure. Heard it through the grapevine.
What's that?
When Robert Mack will be doing something. His live stream.
Maybe he has it on. Maybe he announced it early. Did an early announcement.
Yeah, because it's what time is it in the U.S.? It's later.
He's in California, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's probably about 6 in the evening now.
Oh, actually, he's not. He's oh boy. I know he's going to go to Branson. I know he's going to end up in Texas.
He was getting on a plane. Yeah, he was getting on a plane, I think. Yeah.
So he's
still probably about
neck of the woods.
Probably about 6 or 7 in
7 o'clock. Yeah, usually he does live streams when I'm still sleeping.
Mitch is gonna find out. I see Mitch. He's looking at the time now in Texas.
Yeah. I'm looking.
What is it, Mitch? Is it 7?
I don't see any announcements on his channel. So, but yeah.
But yeah, so I don't know. To get back on, I'm happy about the house. Things are looking definitely positive. What I liked about it is I told my wife a long time ago, he doesn't come to my house enough. You can't come to my house every third day and expect shit to get done right. You know, like when they first started doing the walls, I'm looking at it. I'm going, this ain't right. Sure enough, the next day he comes and says, no, they tear everything they did down and have to put it up again, you know.
Well, you remember I had that problem.
Did you?
They were putting up walk-in closets in my guest bedroom. I'm like, when we went to a Koh Samui, came back, like, what the hell is that? That's cutting into my bed. So they had to tear it down. Luckily, we caught it when they only did one of them. And again, it was in the design. I just didn't. When I told the gentleman I'd like not walk-in closets, closets in the guest bedroom. I meant a small closet. Well, he was overzealous and he overdid it. So we had to have him tear it down because it would have chopped in too much of the guest bedroom, and I didn't want that. And luckily, I did that because now I have a nice office and gym.
Yeah, what I was gonna you do. What I was gonna ask you too that I forgot to ask you was, did you have an actual what I would consider a carpenter build your cabinets in the kitchen, or were they pre-made cabinets and then someone installed them?
The cabinets we bought from Home Pro. They're I forget what the design of them are. I could share it with you later. They built to answer your question, they built the cabinets. They built the cabinets with concrete and whatever they do, whatever the masonite or whatever it is that they use. They built all the cabinets. Then all they had to do was come in. The doors you see are only the frames that fit in. So they did all of the measurements. Now I do have two cabinets. The smaller cabinets on the upper level of the kitchen,
upper ones.
Those are custom made cabinets. But all of the doors, also the two areas we have drawers down on the bottom area space. Those are custom made, not custom made, made from the company. But every other door you see was just basically, it was probably a good I don't know, 12 inches or something like that, and they would just fit it in. It was just a shell, if you will, and fit it in. And then they could the shelves in there custom.
And I think that's what we're going to give the one brother a chance to build the ones, but I still haven't nailed down all the pricing on it. But what I was going to tell you, how you have because I got limited space. I really thought that I had more space in my kitchen, and I don't. So what I ended up doing was I said underneath my window is going to be the cooktop, and then the hood will be right above the window, and then the splash guard is a glass mosaic. It's a nice looking tile.
Yeah, you were looking at the same splash guard we had. I don't know if you took it, but it was the exact same one we had. Oh, so I said Dave has good taste.
Yeah, I like that as soon as I saw it. But what I ended up doing, Joe, was
hold on a second. Let me see if I can walk you over here with my with my foot.
Cool.
Maybe.
There you are hobbling, aren't you?
I don't have the lights on. There you go. Is it like that?
Yeah. Very similar.
Yeah. See, we got it all through the sides and everything. This is what I said with the cabinet that was
they made.
That they made.
Right.
Oh yeah.
It's Joe is the name of it, but in the bottom, it's just the shell. I don't know if you can see that. It's just a shell. Other than that, it's all.
Yeah, we looked at those at Home Pro.
Very nice.
They're really. I mean, they cost a little bit more than the grade that the builder was going to give us, but it was it's part of the upgrade. It was well worth it.
Now your stove, what did you get? A 2-burner or 3-burner? What did you get?
Yeah, we got the here. I'll show you.
Yeah,
if you
I ended up with the.
We got the same brand. You got the Mex.
Yeah.
There's the oven. There's the microwave. I hope you see this. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I can see it. No, I can see it.
I love that microwave. It's up at eye level too.
Yeah.
It's not
and that's
down
what
on the
we
floor.
wanted. And the oven is about a foot and a half off the floor. But the reason I did that is by design. We're going to use the oven very little, and the appliance you use the least. You don't want to, you want convenience.
Exactly.
So.
Yeah, now see, that's what I was telling you. Instead of me building the unit like you have right there with the stove and the oven and the microwave, I put the burner, and below the burner, built into the cabinet, I lose cabinet space, but I put the oven below the burners, and I went ahead and jogged out on the upper cabinets. Home Pro had a lot of them. Where it actually drop down and like this, and you slid your microwave into it on the above. So that microwave will be there. The cooktop will be here, and below the cooktop, the oven will be. So, and
well, let me show you this again. They did a good job. Now, when they did our built-in kitchen, the casing for the oven and everything, the builder did that.
Oh, really? Yeah, that's what my builder's doing, all the concrete
stuff.
So
this is how wide it would be, if you will. This is the range and everything. And then the oven and the microwave and everything is in it.
Our hood looks
and I know I don't drink a lot at all. It's just what
let me see your hood, Joe. Let me see your hood. It looks similar to ours too. She wanted
can you
black.
See that?
Yeah, she wanted black.
We went with everything black. We went with everything black.
She wanted black.
And then we put the red accents in the
Yeah, I like that.
But to try to modernize it, that's
right.
The refrigerator. We want black refrigerator as well. So
yeah, mine's gonna be like a gunmetal gray. I think it is.
I hope I'm not overtaking your live stream. I feel bad.
No.
Most of the people here, they're watching. They like the house stuff. So
I'll get about 15 trolls telling me, "Oh, you just go over to somebody else's channel and take over." What the?
You got such a big head. You're such an egotist.
Yeah, exactly. Most of them can't talk to me anyway. Actually, in my gym, I'm getting one more thing. I'm getting because I used to box when I was younger. I'm getting a punching bag, but I'm going to name it the troll bag.
There you go. Troll bag.
So I got the Cup of Joe work center, Joe's gym, and a troll bag. I'm going to have 3 different names for my room.
Yeah. Troll bag. Yeah, trolls are hot air anyway.
How are you gonna run your green screen in there in the room? You gonna put it
behind me?
You just behind you? No.
Yeah,
that's all I
Is that the way to do it? I mean.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Chuck showed me. Chuck showed me like almost like a divider, if you will, green screen divider that you kind of put together, like a petition.
Right.
And he said it's really cheap. You can put that together. It's square. You don't have to worry, and you put it right behind. You can move it. So
yeah, that'll work too.
I am very anyone that knows me, anyone that knows when I try to live stream and everything. I'm very computer illiterate. I mean, really, because I had a second. Unfortunately, because I had a secretary do all of my PowerPoints and everything for me my entire life. So this is all new to me. I have to learn this. So I really need to, before I do the Cup of Joe, I need to get in there and learn what I'm doing so I don't have these screw ups like I had today with you trying to stop the background echo and everything.
Right. But you know what a lot of people do? Even when Richard from Richard Travel, he goes on, he always does pre-stuff, and right, Mitch, all that stuff, and works out all the kinks and talks to the person that they're going to do before they do the interview, and make sure everything. The kinks will still happen. Yeah, I agree. I've been lucky. I really haven't had that much problem. Now that I said that, everything will probably go black.
Look, I YouTube this. What equipment do I need? What do I need for my cameras? And I'll find all of that and I'll buy it. But when it comes to setting it up, I'm going to need a professional. I'm going to have to get somebody here to help me because I will definitely screw that up. Now, I'm a hands-on person. I can learn. If you show me, I learn. But I'm not the type that likes to do the research. It's just the way I learn. I don't like doing the research.
Need to be shown.
Yeah. So do I. I got lucky. Well, I tell you what, Joe, StreamYard I really like. It like I said, once you get in there and start, and what you can do too, once you get it and start playing with it, you can go in there and go under record only, and you go in there and you can record whatever you want. You can play with bringing up, different stuff that you have and how to work it. Yeah. You can do that all yourself as much as you want.
Yeah, well, I'm going to do. I'm planning on doing some practice runs with you or something.
Definitely.
And just maybe a week or 2 weeks before I do decide to go live, because I want to do that. I want to see if I could bring up the maps. I could bring up this. I could bring up, different channels or groups. I want to highlight something. So
good idea.
I'll tell you. If I just learned that if I go to my share and it says share screen and share video file, if I share the screen, all of the stuff that I have open in the background, like let's say I open up a map and I open up pictures from Lasada of the refrigerator I want, all this. When I go in and share a screen, it'll ask me which one I want to share. And if I click on the Lasada one showing that, it will push us all over to the side and it'll pop up, in the main window. Then when I do that and I go to another one, so you can play with all that stuff. And I'm
so you open up multiple screens on your computer itself?
Yeah, exactly. And then you could share those screens.
See, I have to figure out how to do that too. So I guess they're in a drop-down box. When you need them, you just pop them up, huh?
Yeah, mine just stays on the tabs on the top. But when you click the share button and it comes up, it'll come up video file or share screen. When you click the share screen, it'll ask you which window you want to share. You click this one, and like I said, you'll slide over to the side, and everything will come up on the main part of your screen. It's easy. It's pretty good stuff. Like I said, it's very, especially if I can learn it, anybody can learn it.
Yeah,
because I want
to. This Cup of Joe is not going to be about Thailand. It's just going to be about worldwide. Keep talking to people. Their life, their lifestyle, maybe challenges they had in their life. Luckily, I'm not live streaming right now because it's really hard for me to bite my tongue on what's going on in the world. So I would probably get my channel blocked right now if I was to do that. So good that I'm waiting another 3 to 6 months.
Let's see, Dirty Old Man, whose house were you talking about? How many square meters? Mine or Joe's? Mine's almost 2,200 square feet, 196 square meters.
My house is now, Thais, I guess they do it in the States too, Mitch. You could correct me if I'm wrong. In the States, when they measure a house or when they factor in the square footage, they add the garage and everything. Am I correct?
They no. Only living space. Only living space.
So my living space is 100 and I got to make sure I'm right on this. Well, I'd have to go back and look. I think it's a little over. It's about 1,300 square feet, and then I think it's 100 and there it is. 128 square meter is my living space. My living space. 179 square meter, including the front porch and the carport. In Thailand, they include the car. When they told me that, when I said, "Hey, how much space how big is my house going to be?" And he said, I got to plug in my
condition space. That's correct.
Yeah, he said 179 square meter. I said, well, that's cool. That's about the size I want. Come to find out, it wasn't but again, we're very happy. I got 3 bedroom, 3 bathroom, nice open floor plan. It's everything we need.
Yeah, it's exactly. And
Hey, Louis Cabo in the house. How you doing?
What's up, Louis?
Hey, Louis.
We
were talking about you earlier.
My house was bigger when we designed it because me and Nitnoy designed it, and when he drew it, it wouldn't fit on the property, so he had to reduce it a little bit because originally I think it was 220 square meters, but this is perfect. Now I walk through there, it's absolutely perfect. Like you said, people look and go, "Oh, well, that isn't a very good living room." It's only you and Gift. It's something you feel comfortable in, not what people look at or care about, And that's the same thing with me. My living room's not big. My bedroom's big. My bedroom's probably the biggest room in the house. But other than that, my bedroom, we have a lazy boy, a large refrigerator, a bed, and I think I'm going to put in Gift wants a elliptical, if you know what an elliptical is. Right. We could even fit an elliptical in there because it won't be able to fit in a gym. What about your plan on eventually doing above the parking structure?
We have the viewpoint, which gives us a total view of north, south, east, and west. If I do it above the carport, it's going to block my east view. So I'm like, why? I really, there's no need in it. We spend most of our time in the back of the house area anyway. Right. What I am going to do is a laundry room and a tool shed out in the front.
Right.
On
the way I would look at it is, I would rather just have one guest bedroom. That way, I'm guaranteed only 2 people at a time.
Well, right now, all I have is one guest bedroom because I changed the office into the gym.
So, I don't
know.
Go ahead.
How do you get on here? I was going to say hello to Louis in a chat, but unfortunately, I don't see a chat option. I see the chats, but I don't see where I can chat.
You have to go back to YouTube to do that.
Oh shit!
Well-
Forget that.
Yeah, but we can private chat in the StreamYard or Streamlabs, whatever it is, StreamYards. We can talk
Anyway,
stuff
if
about people.
Lewis is on here. Lewis, thank you again for your generosity. Just wanted to let you know, Gift went and purchased some outside pool furniture for part of that, and the rest, of course, we're going to help out the needy with it. But we truly appreciate it. That was totally unnecessary. But thank you again so much.
He's not being completely transparent. 80% of it went to liquor. And then there was a little bit of furniture.
Well, no, wait.
Just kidding.
Just kidding.
First 30% of it went up to YouTube. It always does. I didn't know that.
There you go.
YouTube just shaves 30% off the top.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well, that's why I think a lot of YouTubers use PayPal, because they say that PayPal only takes like 2% or something.
Yeah, I don't want to. I don't want to do PayPal at all. Yeah. And they don't have right now. Even if we did want to, and we don't, they don't have PayPal option here available in Thailand. If you were lucky enough to get it before they deactivated or discontinued, they say it's coming back. But right now in Thailand, it's not available.
I hooked up one to my
set up
thing that I have in my comment. Buy me a Ferrari, or no, not a Ferrari. Buy me a coffee or something. I have one in my. I don't. But one of those.
But
things.
your address is probably the U.S. address. Right?
I think so.
Yeah. If you have a Thai, this is Thai Girl Gifts channel that I'm on.
Right,
so with her Thai, if I did it on the Foreigner Joe channel, or soon to be the Cup of Joe channel, it would be different. But it not on the Thai Girl Gift channel, because it's a account in Thailand.
A lot of this stuff's over my head. I don't know. I'm not like I got 599. How many thumbs down have I gotten? Have I broken 10, or we still only at 3?
I can't even see that, to be honest with you.
How many?
2.
2? Damn.
Dos.
Where are all the trolls?
Dos Equis. Did you see that big jug of Dos Equis on Chuck and Paige?
Yeah.
I was like, oh yeah, now you go.
Did they do a video today, or is this from the past?
That was yesterday, I think.
I watched them. Maybe I missed that part. I
am. I'll be honest with you. I've been watching their videos in the States. I don't watch too many YouTubers in Thailand. Even I try to hit and miss. I'll watch some of it, but really, as a YouTuber, if you watched everyone you follow, you'd have no time in the day.
I watch Chuck's pretty religiously, and
but I watch
because his comes out. Usually, he puts his stuff out at 5:30, 6 o'clock.
Yeah, early in the morning, and then you have time to do that.
Yes,
but I have been watching his Stateside series, and I will tell you, as much as I love Thailand, and I still miss the States. When I see things like that, I've got to go. I've got the itch to go back. Of course, I want to bring Gift back with me, but it's going to be time. It's going to take time. There's a queue to get her a visa till next year. You can't even get a visa till next year.
Well, what kills me about it is I'm a sucker for Mexican food. And every time somebody goes to the state, they got Mexican food. Give me a Mexican food, a margarita, and I'm in heaven. I don't need nothing else. And I do want to, I want to bring Gift there for about 3 months, and just and I want to bring her to Europe for 3 months also. I know so many people in Europe and so many different countries. It's like Chuck. He's lucky. He knows so many people. He's hardly ever staying in a hotel. I would be the same thing. I mean, we could stay in a hotel. He can stay in a hotel and afford to as well. But if you're in the States, it's more fun to be with people. That's why you go there, be with your friends and family. And that's what I would do. I would go be with friends and family. Why would I want to stay in a hotel? That doesn't make sense. That's how it would be for me in Australia. Half my family, when they left Italy, went to
Take care, Don.
And the other half went to Australia. Take it easy, Don. And so my mom has been 4 or 5 times to Italy. She wants me to go, and I want to go. It's on my bucket list. But that would be the same thing. They would not let me stay in a hotel. They would absolutely say, "No way, you're coming here." I would have to plan on gaining at least 20 pounds. And
that's the problem of travel.
Yeah,
I can go to Germany. My sons are there, of course. I could go to Germany, Austria, Italy, Slovenia, Spain. All of those places, I would have no hotels. Not at all.
Right.
Because I spent over 30 years in Europe.
Awesome. So I'll go to Europe with you, Joe.
There you go. Get in line. Get in line.
Yeah, no kidding. Get in line.
Yeah, Joe's got lines around the block to go places and stay at the house and everything else. But let's see, Mexican food. But yeah, there's only one place that's semi-ly here in Sarin. No matter where I lived in the United States, it was always weird. Wherever I moved, as soon as I moved there, and this was going to be my new residence, the first part of business was getting out of the house and finding the local Mexican restaurant that we would be going to at least 3 times a week, and go and find that, and then and stay there. That was it. And when I came here, it was like, oh crap, there's nothing, just nothing here. In fact, when I went to Costa Rica in 2015, one of the guys that had a bar had a restaurant in it. He didn't want to mess with the restaurant. I was retired, but I opened up a Mexican restaurant. We serve tacos and burritos and stuff. I've been in the food industry. My family has for
That's not Mexican.
Long time.
No, I'm just kidding.
For a long time. And it's really weird because people ask me, do you like the Italian food or do you like Mexican food more? I like Mexican food more because every holiday we had, we did have occasionally we'd have turkey and stuff for Thanksgiving, but the lasagna was the first food on the table. Everything was lasagna. Christmas was lasagna. Easter was lasagna. Everything was Italian food. So
yeah,
it was.
I'll tell you what. If I could gain weight watching a food channel, I'd be 500 pounds right now.
Yeah,
we have True Vision now, and we watch the food channel all the time. And gift us, you got to make me this. You got to make me this. You got to make me this. And then what happens with the house gets finished, and I twist my ankle. And I mean, it's a sprain. It's going to be about 6 weeks. But I still need to do my dance, so I can't get out of that. I'm going to have to find a way to do that.
Do they have a good Mexican restaurant in Pachuca?
No,
I know they got a good hamburger.
No,
You have
the burger bar. No, we haven't discovered a good. But I can cook. I mean, I can. Yeah, I've been around, so I just need to. Now that we have a gas, I don't like cooking with electric. Now that we have gas, I want to get in the kitchen and start cooking. We just have to find our way to macro, get all of the ingredients. And you're talking about lasagna. I think the first dinner I'm going to make an invite is going to be JJ and his family, and I'm going to do Italian.
Yeah.
So I just need to go find the ingredients.
And Nitno and the kids, they want me to make pizza all the time. Pizza. And I want to put in a wood burning oven in the backyard. When I do that, I don't know, but that's one of my plans to do. But by Nitno, I found a place that will actually deliver cheaper than I could buy a macro, a very good quality mozzarella cheese. So
really,
all we do, she makes a phone call and they'll deliver, kilo or whatever I want.
Do they mail it also?
I don't know. I don't know if they do.
If they do, send me that information.
Yeah, I will.
I'll share some information with you. My friend Marcel, who's currently in Chiang Mai, send me 2 links to one to cheeses and one to Italian meats and everything that they'll deliver anywhere in Thailand.
Yeah, because I'm a big my third on the deal is give me raw tuna, ahi tuna, raw salmon.
Yeah,
raw salmon.
I love that stuff. So I make sushi too, but I enjoy cooking. And when I was younger, I really didn't advertise it too much because of the crowd that I ran around with. That I like to bake, I'll bake cakes and cookies and shit.
Yeah, I'm not much of a baker,
Hey, Tony,
I like bacon. I like bacon because it was just mindless. It had to be accurate.
That Badger, Tony's in the house.
Hey, what's up, Tony? I enjoy cooking, and that's the main reason. Like I said, that's the main reason that I went with the Thai kitchen outside, so they have their own domain. That they can have for themselves. And
if Gift wanted to, we have a little burner we used in the cottage, and it worked perfectly. And it does. So she wants to make something, she could put that outside. We also have the air fryer, which she likes to take outside when she cooks salmon or whatever. So it's not like we don't have something she could cook outside if she wants to. Well, we have the outside bathroom with the sink and everything. So
I don't mind the smell at all. The only thing that I mind, the other day, I've always insisted that if they're going to eat durian, they have to eat it outside. And she got some, and they were all sitting inside. It was hot outside, and I had to twist my mother-in-law's arm to turn the downstairs air conditioner on because he said, too expensive. turned it on.
Hold on a second. I gotta go.
Yeah,
I'll be
they
right
said-
back. I gotta go take
Yeah.
something. Hold
Yeah,
on.
go ahead.
Right on.
She said, can we eat it here? And I said, sure. And I really only got a small whiff of I'm gonna mute him. A small
good
whiff
idea.
of that,
Thank you.
and it stunk to high heaven. I said, you cannot eat that in here anymore. I made a mistake by saying yes. You can go outside and get fried. It was horrible. Smelled like feet, So but but yeah, good to see you, Tony. I watched your last deal on that beach, and that looked real nice. I think you said it was. Did you say it was 50 minutes or 5 minutes from your house? But that would look pretty. That looked pretty nice. That's the one thing I miss the most.
Beautiful.
Is the beach, and I do still want to. I'm still trying to get and put some money together to get a place in Rayong, and a little studio condo or something, because I think the price is right. And I've never been to the area, but as long as I can see what Thailand Digital Nomad sees, what Tom sees out his window, I'm in. So I'm still trying to put that together. And it's about, I want to say it's a 6.5 hour ride for me from here to Rayong. So there. So
50 minutes.
Yeah, something like that. So is that what he said? 50 minutes? Yeah, cool.
Going back
He
Sunday.
wishes it was 5, right? Yeah. What are you, medication?
The good thing about Thailand, you can go in a drugstore, show them your injury, and they can medicate you right away. Antibiotics for 5 days, which I need for the swelling, and I have a little sore in it for so I don't get an infection, and then something else for the swelling.
All right, perfect.
There you go.
Yeah, it is. And people
200
ask
baht.
me,
200 baht.
people ask me all the time. They said, "What about medication in Thailand?" When I came here, I was paying with my insurance over $200 American money a month with insurance. When I got to Thailand, I had them give me all their stuff at their regular price, above board, no insurance, no nothing. Was $100 a month. Anything that I needed. Seems like 9 times out of 10 people are going to have either high blood pressure, diabetes, something like that. At least the old farts, old farts like me, and they've got all that stuff ready, available in case somebody's watching. No problem. But you know what? I'm going to have to go. It's 12. It's 12 after. I got to leave here at 9:30 to go get Pfizer, which some channels won't let you say what vaccine you're going to get. Now I don't know what happens. I'm not monetized, so I don't. They can't take anything away from me.
Yeah.
She's not going to beat you, is she, Brock? Because I'll stay for that. I'll wait a while. If she's going to start beating on you, I'll wait to see that. No. So anyway, I got to go. And
all right. Well, enjoy your shot. I'll take my shot about 5 o'clock in the evening.
I will definitely. I'll tell you what. I will do another live stream. Everybody that's on now tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock, and then I'll tell everybody about what happened with the shot. And we didn't get a chance to e-beg. We didn't get a chance to do any kind of geriatrics. No surgeries, gallstones, no love connection. Poor dirty old man can't find a woman. We'll have to get to that tomorrow. So I really appreciate it, Joe, Brock, Mitch, everybody that's in the chat.
Hey, everyone, and everyone on the live chat. Sorry, I wasn't watching the comments.
Thanks for
send me a comment on my channel if you had a question.
Thanks for coming by, everybody. A good time as always, and I will catch you guys on the next one.
Great being on your show. Bye bye.